What is saucin', everybody? It's your boy here, Kwicky, again for his second in a row Friday upload. I know, everyone, give me a round. Okay, no one's hyped for me. Thank you. I'm hyped for myself. I'm doing the long-awaited video for my setup tour. Not waited by everyone else, but I've been waiting to do it. And now that I'm finally about to move, I figured what's a better time than showing everything that I just gonna change anyway. Am I right? Am I right? No, but this is the setup I had going for about 3 years, and I'll probably do an updated one towards the beginning of next year once I'm all moved in and everything's settled, and I'll have I already have a decent amount of stuff ready for the next setup, so stay tuned for that. Like and subscribe, and let's get into this shit. Starting off with my desk. I got my desk from Ikea, as most people probably do. I actually don't have one very close to me. I had to drive like 3 hours there to get this one. Now there's one a little closer, but one at the time. A 6-hour drive just for this desk was quite the fucking haul. It's the Ikea Beckett desk. I believe it's like $220 now. It was $300, so you can get yourself save yourself some pennies. I also have an Ikea Linnmon desk next to me. I will try to leave everything in the description below that I can find. It's been a while since I bought a lot of this stuff though. As you can see, I got the overpopular RGB lights behind my desk, just because if you watch setup videos like I do, you feel like a scrub without them. Quick transition to my controller, huh? And with my 3D printed stand, I know you can tell that it's like kind of a crappy paint job, but yeah, I painted that myself, as you can probably tell. Just a little controller stand that I 3D printed with my printer, which I will get to later. Now, quick transition to my keyboard, yeah! Looking at this bad boy, I have the Corsair Strafe RGB keyboard stuff. Yeah, the real reason I need this is because the keys are silent, so you guys should barely hear me ever clicking on anything. Some of you are probably going to be confused why I even have this, considering I haven't done a face reveal on my channel. But I do like FaceTime my friends on calls, and we look at each other play games because we're weird like that. Moving on to where I put my butthole, I have the FicMax black chair. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It was like a $400 chair, and honestly, it's not as comfortable as I was hoping. I had a chair that I got for free before. It was an office chair, and it was like the best heaven of my life, but it made my butt cheeks sweat like hell. So I guess this is a good trade-off. It actually has a little knob at the bottom, at the back. I don't know if I showed that. I think I did. That just you can hook up a power supply to it, and you can get a little massage. As you see me struggling, I'm trying to pull out the footrest. There we go. Look at my toesies. Thank you. Please don't zoom on them. I don't think I cut my toenails recently. Now we go back. Look at that nice, oh, headrest. Oh, look at that. Oh, back. But yes, of course, if you must know, I can do this at PewDiePie. Jumping into where I store my bodies, right next to my, under my Linnmon desk, I have my little mini fridge, which is just like the basic Walmart, you know, basic mini fridge. I put my sodas, my extra food that I can eat later, hair, something like that. So just the Walmart brand. It was about $100. Then if we look to my left, I got some nice Alex drawer desk that I'm gonna do a crappy pan on. Ooh, crappy pan. Ooh, beautiful. Oh, there's my finger. Look at that. Beautiful. And here's the newest thing to my collection. The most beautiful thing in my room. It's so massive and gorgeous. Oh my god, I'm panning so slow. Oh. Now I got this big M&M for my work for about 20 bucks. Some guy sold it to me. He won it from like this thing, and I just thought it would look fucking funny in my room. So I was like, why not just throw him it? It's actually worth like over $100 on eBay. So I guess he was just too slow. Oh, and look at, oh, Kwicky limited edition merch. Just kidding. It's actually the only one in existence, as long as no one else has made one. But then my banana hat, which could probably be considered Kwicky merch too. Drop down to my shelving unit. It's just like where I put all my cool little knickknacks on display. You know, I got my pop figure, some stuff that I made in art class, a light bulb, because you know that's important in my life. Some cups from the cinema, as some people in other countries would call it. I think that sounds cooler. There's my drink with a bad word on it. I probably shouldn't say. Here's a Pokeball that I made in art class. That hand looks deformed, but the Pokeball I think turned out alright. Not very good at sculpting, but fuck, you know I was damn proud of myself for that. Got the Pip-Boy. Oh, little guy. Oh, fade in. Oh, pull away. Hey, probably supposed to edit that. I'm not gonna. Xbox 360 limited edition. There's a little cup that I got. Here's my Pip-Boy. This is the collector's edition Pip-Boy. I fucking love this thing. Or maybe it's limited edition. I don't know. Some type of edition for the Fallout 4. I really love this thing. I just wish might repaint it in the future just to make it look like extra beautiful. Back to my desk because we're going out of fucking whack. This is my Focusrite Solo, I believe. It normally comes in red, but I put this vinyl wrap, like purple carbon fiber around it just to make it like match my setup more. And the red really stuck out. It was pissing me off. And then on top of it, we got a little Arbiter or some type of Elite from, I believe it's the Arbiter, from Halo, if you guys are familiar. If you aren't, get familiar because it's beautiful. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I used to record mostly. What I didn't put in the video is what I should have, is my microphone. I used the Audio-technica AT35, I want to say. I'll have it linked down below. You guys can check it out if you want to sound just as awful as I do. Sticking to the topic of audio, I have the Audio-technica MX50Xs. Yeah, that sounds about right. I put some purple D-brand skins, which are showing their age for sure. Oh, not all of them, but you can see that some of the areas are peeling off. And I also bought purple custom ear pads just for a more comfortable all-around fit. Slowly panning from one of my Alex drawer units. On top of that, this puppy, I got my 3D printer. And it's glory. It's so beautiful. So getting another look at this bad boy, I have the Ender 3, which I can just not say enough good things about. This is my first 3D printer I've ever gotten, and it's pretty easy for newcomers to get right into it. I'm gonna zoom in on the screen. I'm gonna zoom away. I don't know what I was going for there, just to show you that there's a screen. Alright, now, if you want to get into 3D printing, this is the printer I would recommend. It's about $200, maybe a little more if you want it faster, but if you're patient, it's about like around $200. And if you look at the build tray, actually one of my prints just got done printing. If you see, it's actually a replica bag of party-sized Doritos. Nah, obviously I'm fucking with you. I just put that there for a joke. But it actually does really good quality prints. I'll probably throw some pictures up right now that aren't bags of Doritos. Sorry everybody, this video is getting a little long, but let's just try to wrap this all up quick. So I have my Hisense 4K TV. It's just some cheap, like, it's nothing like amazing. It's just something that I could afford as a college kid. And here's my lightsaber. Bzzz, custom light effects. God, this video is all freaking over, but here are my Logitech speakers. They were about $80 when I bought them. They were on sale. I don't know the exact brand of them. They're probably somewhere on here. Switching over to my other peripheral. This is my Logitech G502. It's not the Spectrum version. I got this a long time before the Spectrum version even came out, but I didn't feel the need to upgrade to it because that's just, I don't know. I don't even need the RGB. It's okay. I like blue. Panning over to my PC, you can see that I built this myself, or maybe you can't see that, but I built it myself. We got a bunch of stuff going on, so I'll just try to list off a bunch of specs and hopefully you guys catch some of that. I got the H440 case from NZXT. I got the GTX 980 Ti, which was a crap ton of money when I bought it. I have a Skylake 6600K as my processor. I have a bunch of like custom Be Quiet fans in here. I have 120 gigabytes SSD for an SSD, 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM, and that's about everything I can list off the top of my head. So hopefully that's all the questions you have about my PC. And with that, that's the majority of my setup. If I missed anything, please leave a question down below so that you can ask me and I can hopefully answer that for you. I will obviously be back here next Friday for my third in a row Friday upload. Fingers crossed, baby. And if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like. That lets me know that you enjoyed the video. And I will see you guys next week. Peace, peace, everybody.